These two charts that I'm going to show you right now, XRP and XLM, I'm not going to lie, it makes my stomach drop. It makes my stomach drop. I'm going to keep it above. And maybe after this video, you watching it, your stomach's going to drop too. And I want to start off this video with asking you, what do you see when I show you these charts? And then at the end, I'm going to tell you what I see. Because XLM, what we got right now, and XRP, what we have right now, is the calm before the storm. The calm before the storm, and you can feel it, and you'll feel it once I show you kind of what I'm seeing here. So we're going to start off with XRP, then we'll get into XLM. They both dance the same. So really, if XRP is looking like it's going to go, XLM, it's kind of hard to tell. XLM is going to go if XRP is going to go, vice versa. As we saw with back, and let me go down to a lower time frame here, like the daily chart. Like remember back, it was here, November 13th, that XRP had that like kind of fake news with an XRP ETF being filed by BlackRock, right? That was when XRP out of nowhere just like rocketed up to like 75 cents and the whole market was down, right? It was like a quick, it fell and then it just rocketed up. It was about a quick 16% move out of XRP. That doesn't happen every day. That's a rare move. But the only other coin that moved with XRP's kind of false news announcement, catalyst, whatever you want to call it, was XLM. So that's just a fact there and proof that the algorithm's the same. They dance the same. If one goes, they both go. Like XLM that day pulled the same thing, around 14% move. So now let's get into it. Because these two charts make my stomach drop. We're going to start off with XRP. We're going to go to a monthly chart, very high time frame. And let me turn that down. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. If you're an XRP holder, XLM holder, or you know XRP, XLM holders, you got to share this with them. You got to let everybody know, because a lot of people have been waiting for the moment, right? When is it going to come? When is XRP, XLM going to break to new all-time highs? Think about it. It's been 7 years looking at this since XRP was at its all-time high, January 2018, right? It was at $3.20. And, we're about to be in January 2024. So that's 6 years. And we haven't even gotten up over $3, right? We got close. We got to a shy below $2 back in the last bull market. But we are nearing the moment where I believe that this next push up, the bull market that we're in, the one that we're calling back in late September, October, this is going to be the time, in my opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, where we breach past the all-time high back in 2018. And I'm going to show you some facts right now. So fact number one, if we were to put this chart naked and just put these trend lines, we have this massive triangle. We have these lows from March of 2020, the C19 crash, to June of 2022. The previous bear market bottom, this was our lowest point, 28 cents. And then we rode up on this trend line. It's been legit, over a year, just riding up on this trend line, bouncing off it, but reverting back to it, bouncing off of it, reverting back to it, bouncing off of it, reverting back to it. And we're getting close to that pinnacle. We're getting close. And we've already touched once, twice, a couple times here, 3 times. So this was 2018, 2021, 2023. And what do you think the odds are more likely to happen? XRP breaking down or XRP breaking up? With all the traction and all this time that's passed, the case kind of being, the victory in the case, there's one final boss left, and that's just the institutional sales with XRP and how that's going to pan out. And I'm sure of it that a break out of this triangle will coincide with that news. It will coincide with that news. But fact number one, we have this massive triangle and we're getting super close to the wedge. And when does this wedge end? August 2024. So even just this fact alone, we're about 9 months away from the biggest decision for XRP on this chart. And that's in line with XLM too. What happens with XRP happens with XLM. So that's fact number one. If we then throw on the snakes, the belly of the beast, the green zone, the hot zones, the red zone. When XRP's in the belly of the beast, the green zone, and I forgot to mention, I think I did, that we're on the monthly chart. Very high time frame. The higher the time frame, the more it holds weight. The more that it holds weight, whatever I'm going to show you holds more weight rather than it being on a 1 minute chart. It holds way less weight. So looking at this, whenever XRP's in the belly of the beast, it tries hard to get out of it, but it rarely can until it all of a sudden has a massive move right through it, right? So it spends years in the belly of the beast until it gets out of it. Then it goes on its bull market runs. And this was like a little fake out to break back into it. And then we were kind of coiling up into it. And then we had our official breakout candle right here in the month of October. And that was the start of the bull run. You know, we were saying it in our 2024 price prediction moonshot videos. If you haven't seen those yet, you got to join the Discord. Links in the bio. And we have a channel in our Discord. It's called the Moonshot Targets. You know, we have Quant here. We got VeChain, Energy Web Token, Render, Filecoin, XDC, HBAR, XLM, XRP. We're seeing it in those videos back on October 5th. So looking at this, right, we got out of the belly of the beast. And that's happened every single time we kicked up into a big bull market. This wasn't as big because we're suppressed because of the lawsuit. We saw other coins reach to new all-time highs. XRP and XLM didn't. So this is a massive development that we're about to confirm in a day and 2 hours that we officially broke out of the belly of the beast, because that monthly candle closes in a day and 2 hours. That's massive. So then now let's throw on the bonus indicator. Because what I'm seeing here is, so let's just say we're matching up this pi cycle bottom with this pi cycle bottom. Doesn't this structure look the same as this structure, right? You know, we're in the belly of the beast. We're trying to fight to get out of it. Then all of a sudden, bang, right? And let's measure how many monthly candles it took from the pi cycle bottom to when we got out of the belly of the beast and see if it's kind of around the same ballpark. So we measure it out. It was 486 days after. So let's see where we're at. From the pi cycle bottom, we're at 518 days. So this monthly November candle is a month kind of later, 30 days further, which is fine. I mean, I feel like XRP has been suppressed in the month of November when you've had Render, Avalanche, Solana, and the likes doing substantial moves, right? XLM, XRP have been boring. So we're right on track, right? It could happen next month. So that's fact number 2, like the timing. And even if I take this fractal pattern as well and you kind of match it up, right? Like, look at that matching up to be perfect here. Let me hide the snake. So like I took where the pi cycle bottom was, match it up. The movement's the same, right? And that's another fact right there. So, okay, so we got that. Let me throw back on the snakes and then let's put on the void lines and let's get rid of that pi cycle bottom. And let's throw on the EMA ribbon. So another big thing is, we're above the EMA ribbon. You know, when we go below the EMA ribbon, rejection, that's the bear market trenches, especially being in the belly of the beast as well too, like back here. But when we get out of the belly of the beast above the EMA ribbon, that's the start of the bull market, just like back here, right? And we are officially holding support above the EMA ribbon, and I'll hide the snake so you can see it a little better. See? Holding nice bodies above the EMA ribbon, above the 21 moving average, which is that purple line, and we are pressing up to the top of that void line band, and they're squeezing tight. And when they squeeze tight like that and it's trying to press up above that void line band, boy, it's game on. Like, look at when we're squeezing tight here, and look at the color as well too. It was purple. We're at purple right now. So we're on match with the time cycle as well too. So as you can see, this void line band is also coinciding, remember, with that trend line coming down like that. It's coinciding with that trend line coming down. So we have like breaking above that 80-cent level is going to be fireworks. Because now let me show you another thing. The Fib forecaster. Where is that 786 at? About 80 cents. It's right at 80 cents. So a break above the 786 at 80 cents pushes up on the roof of that void line, breaks us above this 7-year downward sloping resistance trend line, and it's going to be fireworks. Plus, remember, we have this coming up, and we have a timeline of like around August where it runs out of time. So that's massive as well too. So then another massive thing going on. Well, let's throw on the Stargate signals here. We had that sell back here. We've had no buys. I mean, if we throw on a 3-week chart, let's see. Nope, nothing there. Let's go to a 2-week chart. So we had our buy here, and then a buy here. So like it seemed like, remember, isn't this funny? October 10th to October 24th, 2022 was FTX Black Swan. Just like February 3rd to February 17th was right before the C19 Black Swan. And this was right before the FTX Black Swan. So it matches. It's matching up for the signals and the patterns as well too. So let's go back to the monthly chart. And a break above that key level, 80 cents, you want to set an alert and have it sent to your email, your text, as a phone, because if we're breaking above there, things are getting real. But what's even more interesting and big, look at the chart pattern as well too. That's saying, hey, we're like doing like a W here with a higher low. And upon a break of that 80 cents, we're likely going to come right up to $2. And the target here actually is taking us up right to our previous all-time high. You know, right here is our previous all-time high, which is the 2618 extension as well too at $3.20 upon a break of that 786, right? So then if we then throw on those snakes, that purple's coming down as well too, to then act as like that another thing that would be key if we broke above that 80 cent level. Breaking above there would bring us right up to that orange, which is coinciding with the macro 786, which is telling us that it could take us up to around 1618, 3618 extension, around $7, and then potentially 10 or $11. I believe in 2024 we reach new all-time highs for XRP based off of all these things. It's time. It's overdue. But there's another big thing, and this is what makes my stomach drop. Because if we look here, this has only happened 3 times in XRP's history, and it's happening right, like as we speak. It's about to confirm in a day and 2 hours. So I'm going to hide everything else. So if you look at the blue and the pink, right? When the pink's above the blue, that means we're in bullish. We're bullish. Pink's above the blue. Right when the pink got above the blue, like back here in 2017, was the start of our massive ascent. When we got the pink above the blue here, was the start of our massive ascent, 10x in 90 days. What are we doing right now? Pink's above the blue, we're about to confirm in a day and 2 hours, right? And then also too, it's very eerily similar to when the pink got above the blue, pink above the blue, we already had our monthly cross up, we hold above the 50 line, we cross up again, see like this come up, cross up again. We're like equivalent March of 2021, and then the following month, April, was a big month for XRP, big month. So the stock RSI is lining up, the pink and the blues lining up, 3rd time in all of XRP's history, 3rd time, about to confirm in a day. Stock RSI is looking good, but then look at the TSI, because we already crossed up, just like back here in October of 2020, right? But we're about to get above that 0 line. And getting above that 0 line is us flipping from negative bearish territory to positive bullish territory, just like back here in January of 2021. And if you guys were here in the bull market at that time, that's where everything started to kick up. So let me put a vertical line right here where we got above. Look at how everything's lining up. The stars are aligning, because what happened in the past is happening right now. Absolutely right now, going into December. We have the pink getting above the blue. We have the stock RSI already crossed up, crossed down, and it's about to cross up again. We have the TSI crossed up and getting above the 0 line. All at this point, that's when we shot up. Just like right now, pink's above the blue, stock RSI crossing up after already crossing up and then down, and then now doing it the second time. And the TSI is already crossed up and it's about to get above the 0 line, right? So massive. And that's on a monthly chart, huge. And look at this, the MACD's going dark green. We've only seen that 3 times before as well too, and that's in the bull markets. But now let's go to a 3-month chart. No, sorry, a 2-month chart. Look at this. The 2-month TSI is above the 0 line, a hard stop at the 0 line, and it's about to cross and confirm if we can hold above 60 cents by the end of this year. So 32 days, if we can be above 60 cents, we're going to see a TSI cross up above the 0 line with that MACD coming in like this, just like it was back in 2020. And then once 2021 hit right here, bang, it was all of a sudden, and that's how it's going to be like. And we're about to confirm this and by the end of this year. So also, we have that pink above the blue, just like pink above the blue back here in 2021 when we were in a bull market, and just like pink above the blue back here in 2017. And that's on the 2-month chart. The 3-month chart, we're wrestling with it right now, but the pink is only above the blue when we're in those bull market kind of moves, and it's only happened once, twice, and we're about to confirm it for the third time. And look at this MACD for the first time ever, flipping from dark red. It's been dark red since October 2022 to now getting a light red. It's curling back in. So this is absolutely massive. It's a pressure cooker waiting to explode for XRP, which then will coincide with XLM. It makes my stomach drop because when I see this, I see time is ticking. Time is close to running out. It could be imminently, but we know that there's a deadline, August 2024. It's about 8 to 9 months left to maximize this opportunity right now. And it could be way less time than that. It could happen next month, right? It could happen next month. So now's the time to lock in. Now's the time to get prepared with a strategy. Get the tools that you need, right? Now's the time. 70% discount, Cyber Week. Lock in with Stargate. We got all the tools that you need to crush this bull market. So let's go into XLM now. XLM. The story's so much clearer here, right? You can even see it. We are literally repeating this movement right here. Look at this matched up, right? Look at this matched up like that. So you'll see it much clearer here because we're on the monthly chart, just like XRP, right? We had our cross up on the monthly, poking our head above the 80, coming back down. Once we cross up again right here, December 2020, right? That December to January 2020, that in-between period right here, we're about to do the same thing, heading into December 2023. And if we take a look at what was the price doing at that point, well, we're actually kind of a little bit early. So we're probably comparison October 2020. And let me delete this because we're not even crossed yet. So if we pull this up, we're at this stage, we're kind of coming in. So we're in this kind of calm before the storm, sideways period when all of a sudden you're just going to see a big green candle like that. And it's probably going to take us right up to that 17 cents, 19 cents. And just like XRP, that's where the top of the volume line band is. That's where the 50 moving average on the monthly is. And once we break up above that, we'll come back down, hold that as support, and then we go. We got rejected by it back here, just like we did back here. We came back down, went sideways, and we're long overdue. But what we did was we broke above this 21 moving average, this purple line here, and that's been a key level of we need to break above, hold as support, and then we can go. When we break back down below it, bear market, break above, hold as support, and then we go, right? So XLM is not as holding up as much as XRP is, but it's XLM could just push up 100%, no problem, no questions asked, out of nowhere. So looking very eerily similar to the stock RSI, the MACD even looking a ton like the same. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dark greens kind of rising like that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This was the big push, the fifth one. So, we're elongating it a little bit, but it could happen any moment. So MACD's looking the same. Stock RSI's looking the same. Let's look at the TSI's looking exactly the same, where we have our cross up, we kind of go sideways a little bit like that, then all of a sudden it just ticks up like that. So, and then look at the RSI. We have our poke up above that 50 line, come back down, kind of go sideways a bit, and then all of a sudden, that's why it makes your stomach drop, because it's you got to ask yourself, are you loaded up? Are you packed up? Are you taking XRP and XLM seriously, even though they've been sideways and not pushing up like Solana, Avalanche? All of a sudden things could switch. And are you, prepared for that? Do you feel good enough about your stacks and with your game plan for XRP? Did you lose belief in that they could just fire up and go to all-time high? I'm telling you right now, it could happen all of a sudden. And then looking at this blue and the pink, we're starting to cross up here. We're starting to kind of concave in, just like we were back here. This blue comes down below that 50, that pink comes up above that 20. And then once it crosses, that's the moment where bang, that green candle comes out of nowhere, just like back here. It's only happened, once, twice, 2 or 3 times in all XLM's history, where the pink crossed above the blue here, bang, big move. we cross below for a moment, but then pin cross above the blue, bang, big move. And then pin cross above the blue, big move. So it happened twice in the 2017 bull run, happened once in the 2021 bull run, and we're, a couple months, and it could happen any moment if it has a nice spike up where it's about to do it for the third time. So it's very clear to me that XRP and XLM are on the precipice of a massive rally, and it could happen any moment. But we know that by August 2024, you got 8 months to make it all worth it, because this is the time, in my opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, where we don't come back down, where we don't see below $1 again. And I think that we see new all-time highs for XRP and XLM this bull run. So if you're ready for that, congratulations. I hope you have a good game plan. I hope you got the tools. I hope you got the mindset. I hope you're feeling good with your strategy going forward. But if you don't feel good about that, then come join Stargate. It's Cyber Week, 70% off. Let's talk about a game plan and strategy. We have our indicators, our custom indicators here that crush it every time. We go to the weekly chart, we throw on the screener for XLM, it's hitting that top, hitting that bottom, hitting those tops, hitting these bottoms. And then we had to sell here, but it was short-lived. So we're still gearing up. We haven't seen nothing yet, but I trust the Stargate signals for hitting these tops as it's done in the previous bull runs in 2017, 2021. It's going to do it again for 2023, 2024. And it nails it on everything. Like when everybody thought the dollar was going to keep going up, we go to the daily chart on the Stargate signals on the dollar, call the top back here. When everybody thought, we're going to have a black swan, but no, the dollar's turning around. Usually crypto's going to pop off that, right? So, yep, right here, buy now, sell now, and we have prepare to buy as soon. So if you want this software that's been calling it ever since we came on the scene about a year ago, then now's the time to lock in with that 70% discount. Join the Discord, link is in the bio. Let me know how you guys feel or what you guys see when looking at these charts for XRP, XLM. It's exciting, but some people might have a different perspective that they don't feel ready yet. I've been here for 7 years. I'm ready, but I know a lot of people might have joined in the past year or two and want more time. So if you want more time, unfortunately, there's only 8 months max, but it could happen imminent. So you need to develop a strategy and a game plan, power compounding to get you to where you want to be and feel at ease with, your strategy going forward so you don't drop the ball last second, right? So exciting times ahead. We're about to wrap up November, heading into December, and 2024, nothing was the same. So I'll be in the Discord, link is in the bio, come join it. If you have any questions about joining Stargate with the Infinity membership, 70% off. Friend request me in the Discord, Rob at Stargate, answer any one of your questions, or go to the website, stargate-ventures.com, put in the contact form. The 70% off ends Sunday, so in a couple days. So lock it in, and I hope to see you guys in the group, and I'll see you guys in the next video.